gonna bring out.
We live.
Hey, Shalom. Giving all praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Akakwadash.
Double honor to the apostles, the bishops, and the elders of Great Millstone. Once again, we are in the highways and the byways to push this truth. I'm telling you that Esau's kingdom is sucking in the drain, the downfall of this red devil. You know what I mean? And he's being exposed on a high level. So without further ado, we go get in these scriptures because Esau has an agenda. Somebody get 2 Corinthians 2:11. Esau has an agenda, and what this devil is doing, he's secretly allowing everything to take place so people go buck wild. I mean, so we can get that real quick.
2 Corinthians 2.
Yeah, cut. All right, we're gonna get that first. We're gonna get this, man, because it's all an agenda. These devils, they know what they're doing, man. These devils, they allowing these migrants to come in to wreak havoc. They beating up police, they robbing people, committing all kind of crimes, and then they get out scot-free. They get out like nothing happens to them. You know, and that's the agenda of Esau. Somebody get that 2 Corinthians 2:11.
I got it. This is 2 Corinthians 2:11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices.
Because what the so-called white man is doing, what he's doing is he's allowing these migrants to come over here to wreak havoc. So what Trump is promising to do is he's going to, how can I say, everybody's going to be monitored. So all these crimes is happening. Crime is exploding on the subway. Now, crime is exploding throughout in the Bronx, in Manhattan, you know, and what's happening is, man, the other day, like 2 weeks, like last week, I had to put my car in the shop for 2 days. I had to ride the subway. Yo, that shit is hell, man. That subway system right now, crime is on the uprise. I'm on it for 2 days. People arguing over seats, people getting into skirmishes, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, on the subway, the 4 line. Nigga fighting for to sit down. Because the dude was laying down, he didn't want to get up to give him a seat, you know what I mean? Because he was homeless. You know, and that's what's happening right now, man. Hell no. And then Friday of last week, I ran into my coworker. She was on the train. She was like, "Why you riding the train?" So my car's in the shop. So now I see that she was crying. I'm like, "What happened?" She was like, "No, 2 stops ago, it was this guy. He could have been illegal. He asked for money. I said I didn't have no money, so he spit in my face." So I was like, "Wow." So you all right? She was like, "Yeah." So I felt bad for her. So I know this dude around my way, and he be selling the stun guns and shit, and he be selling pepper spray. So the stun guns is $40. I'm not gonna spend $40 on this shit. So I bought us a pepper spray and I gave it to the head. She ride the trains 4 o'clock in the morning going to work. You know what I mean? So I gave it to the head. Take this so you protect yourself. So it can be better, you know. She was nah. I bought myself a knife. So I was like, okay, you know. So, but still, man, the shit is getting dangerous. We can get that right there real quick.
You at 2 Corinthians?
I got you. Yeah, want me to read it again?
No.
He read it.
Okay. 2 Ezra 9:1. He answered me then and said, "Measure thou the time diligently in itself."
And that's what we do. We measuring the times diligently. Whatever we see on social media, because the mainstream media is not going to tell you what's going on. Like there's protests going on in Midtown Manhattan. You don't see it on mainstream media. There's protests going on in the Bronx, 104th Nation and 3rd Avenue. You don't see that on the mainstream media. They're not going to. Everybody is up in arms about what these migrants are doing. You got people that was in the shelter that's United States citizens getting kicked out to house the migrants. That's why you see a large population of people on the street sleeping in makeshift tents under the fucking bridges, on the subways, because they being kicked out of the shelters to make room for the migrants. Yeah, bro.
And when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time when the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
And the Lord is visiting the world right now. That's when you see a lot of earthquakes in diverse places. That's when you see floods, you see pestilence, you see raised fires, volcanoes erupting. You see all kind of madness happening because the Lord is visiting the world which he made, man. Yeah.
Therefore, when there shall be earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world,
like I stated earlier, we got earthquakes in the world, in diverse places, uproars of the people in diverse places, man. But you don't see this on the media. because they're not going to allow that to be broadcast on the media because they don't want you to know what's going on. They want you like an ostrich, because when there's danger, an ostrich will stick its head in the ground and its asses in the air, open to the elements. You know what I mean? And that's what happens. An ostrich do that. When there's danger, they poke their head in the ground, thinking that's going to save them. But meanwhile, their shit is open in the air. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world at the beginning and an end, and the end is manifest.
Because everybody that's born, you born and you do. You go back to the spirit world. Even kingdoms have a beginning and an ending. And the end of Esau's kingdom is being manifest right before our eyes, man. Those who have a spiritual eye can see that, man. When you go to Matthew the 24th chapter, somebody get that. 24th chapter 4 on down, it tells you about how kingdoms is going to rise up against kingdoms, man. And we're seeing that right now before our very eyes, man. Look what's going on in Ukraine. Look what's going on between the Gaza and the Gazans or the Palestinians and the Israeli gutter rats. Look what's going on over there in Serbia. Look what's going on between Pakistan and Iran. There's a lot of tensions going on out there, man. So we see nations against nations, man. So finish reading, bro. We're gonna get that in
It
Matthew
says,
24th chapter.
even so the times also of the highest have plain beginnings in wonder and powerful works, and endings in effects inside.
We see the effects and the signs happening right now. You can hold that real quick. You get that in Matthew the 24th chapter.
This is Matthew
We see
chapter
what's happening,
24,
man.
it's a lot, verse 6. And it says, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled.
We hearing of wars and rumors of wars. The war between Iran and Israel. The war between Taiwan and China. Those are rumors of wars, man. Then the actual wars that's taking place is between the Ukrainians and the Russians, the Palestinians and the Israelis. We see everything happening, unfolding right before our eyes, man. So prophecy is speaking. Prophecy is jumping off, man. People don't understand because they all caught up in the next pagan festival is Easter. So that's people's caught up. They're caught up in their everyday life struggling because people are struggling right now, man. Trying to make ends meet. So they don't have time to watch the news. A lot of people say that, listen, I don't watch the news, it's depressing. But that's how you marry with the scriptures. That's how you can equate what's going on in biblical prophecy, what's going on in the world right now, man. By marrying it, by putting it together.
You gotta make yourself numb to that.
That's right. Yeah, bro, you got more?
It says, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet.
All these things must come to pass, and the end is not yet. The end is going to come when Esau institute that Alpha D microchip, you know what I mean? And make it worldwide, make it mandatory for everybody, man. Because, and I can see that happening with these migrants. That's why Esau allowed these migrants to come over here, because they're going to, all right, it's so much crime is through the roof right now. So we're going to have to monitor these people, man. So how we got to monitor them? We have to give them this right here, this tag, so we can know where they're at all times. This is for the law-abiding citizens. If you're not a law-abiding citizen, and then I seen it on TikTok how New York is deporting most of these migrants back to Venezuela. Venezuela is rejecting. They don't want them. And you got to understand
Wonder why.
You got because the same thing that happened in 1981, 1982. You watch that movie Scarface. It brings out how Fidel Castro was bringing his family members over here to see their brothers, but only the family members. But he unleashed the dreads and the criminals of the jail system and shipped them over to America.
Watch it begin at Scarface.
They tell you that. They show you that. Now Scarface, we talking about the remake, not the original Scarface. We talking about the remake. The original Scarface was in 1932 with Paul Mooney and George Rath. We talking about the Scarface with Al Pacino and Michelle Pfeiffer.
Yeah.
That's when they brought that out. You know what I'm saying? How Fidel Castro was bringing over the dreads, and not only the law-abiding citizens, but his criminals.
One more thing, forgive me, brothers. And that chick Griselda Blanco, she was using all of the criminals that Fidel was bringing on for her army in the cocaine cowboy wars.
Exactly.
Those is her her elite those is her soldiers, muscle.
And now you have Mayor Mike Adams starting to round up these migrant gang members and starting to lock them up because crime is going through the roof right now. Yeah, bro, we get it.
They say the migrants, the South American migrants, Venezuelans, they like join up gangs with the ones in the city.
So you got, it can't. Read that real quick.
It says, verse 7, it says, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places.
We see all that happening to this very. We see all this happening right now as this video was moving, as this video is recorded. We see earthquakes, pestilence, uproars of the people in diverse places, famine, we see all that, man, all that. So prophecies is moving. Prophecies is going. It's moving. You got more?
One more. It says, all these are the beginning of sorrow.
All these are the beginning of sorrows. Second Ezra 8:50. Many great measures should be done to them in the latter time shall dwell on the works. They have walked in great pride. These are the beginning of sorrows. I got something. Bring it up.
This is Amos 3:6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city and the people not be afraid?
Shall the trumpet be blown in the city and the people not be afraid, man? And what's that trumpet that's being blown? We are warning y'all of what's coming down the pipe. We are warning y'all of the crisis that's coming. There's going to be a civil war in America. You see a lot of people that's being kicked out of these shelters. You got people that was here getting kicked out of shelters, people that is struggling, homeless, living paycheck to paycheck. And the taxpayers, we are the taxpayers. We pay for these migrants $10,000 debit cards. Shit is crazy, man. And we gotta pay for that shit. So people are
the blue states.
Yeah, the blue states. I mean, it's only the blue states. And people are in uproars. And then you got the comments saying, okay, if you can't afford to live in the city, you don't like what the governor or the mayor is doing in the city, leave the city. But where you wanna go? How you just gonna pick up and just move? You got a job, you just gonna pick up and move to another state. Like it's that easy. It's not easy like that, man. Yeah, bro.
Amos, read that again. Amos 3:6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city and the people not be afraid?
We telling you what's coming down the pipe. So now people are starting to see. People are starting to wake up to what's happening right now. Some people, they looking like, okay, I got to be more on point. Because it's hard. It's not safe to walk the streets at night, especially for women. Because you got these people on mopeds, these migrants on mopeds. Where they getting the mopeds from? Where they getting the resources to get all these things that they got? You got people on mopeds walking by, driving by, and they say women, they snatch their purse and keep it moving. The same thing they was doing in Venezuela. You see them clips where people on mopeds, they stop and they hold you up at gunpoint and take your shit and keep it moving. They doing it here right now. In America, mainly in the Bronx. I'm seeing it. I'm hearing about it. I don't know about Brooklyn and Queens, but in the Bronx, it's heavy.
There's going to be a lot of violence and people going to get backs.
And as, yeah, great.
More. Shall there be evil in a city and the Lord have not done it?
So all this evil in the city that's happening, that's taking place, the Lord is allowing it to happen. He's orchestrating everything. He's allowing these migrants and these devils, whoever's committing these crimes, to do what they do. That's why crime is on the uprise right now, man. And as the weather become warmer and warmer, watch the increase in crimes, man. Because now everybody's hibernating because the weather is cold. But as the summer months come, March, April, May, June, watch how crime increase.
Oh yeah, I see it. Yep.
You can see it happening now.
Yeah.
It's always been like that. 50 Cent said that. He said when it get hotter, more niggas die, some shit like that.
He said in the hood, summertime is the killing season. It's hot out this bitch, it's a good enough reason.
Teach you not like
That's some nigga shit.
I kid you not, like when a man way please the Lord, his enemies have peace with us. Have peace. So, Lord willing, we doing the Lord's will, because a lot of robberies be happening where I live at, and I don't even be know. I be kind of shocked. You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, it seems calm, but that's the Lord like protecting you out of things.
Like I said, at certain hours of the night, man, once you, this is me, man. You get your yayan, or you want some strong drink, you get your grub, or you cook, or with the Sabbath you don't cook, you go out there and order some food. Once at a certain amount of time, you go in your crib and chill, man. You ain't gotta come out. You got all your shit. You stay in your crib, man. Because at certain hours of the night, that's when all hell start breaking loose, man. If you in your crib safe, you good, man. Then
Freaks come out at night.
You gotta watch out for your right. Cause a lot of people breaking into cars now, man. So don't leave nothing that valuable that is at our sight in your car, man.
This is Amos 3:7. Surely the Lord power will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets.
And that's what the Lord is doing. He revealing his secrets unto his servants, the prophets. And we out here telling y'all, warning y'all, what's coming down the pipe, whether you were here or whether you were forbear, pursuing Ezekiel 3:17. So you got that again?
Yeah, second Ezra, you want me to continue reading?
Yeah, come.
This is second
Just
Ezra.
the 12th chapter. You could do it.
Done. This is second Ezra 9 and 6. Even so, the times also had the highest had plain beginnings in wonders and powerful works, and endings in effect in signs. And every one that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith.
Only,
Go ahead.
yeah, the only one that's going to be saved and escape by his works and his faith are the elect. Because the rest of these jakes out here, they gone, man. The 2/3, they gone. They caught up in Esau's bullshit, and they're gonna be they're gonna be taken in that great number. Pursuant to 2 Ezra 5 and 1, they're gonna be taken in the great number. You know, the only one that's going to escape by their works and faith are the elect. That's out here doing the work. His works is out here in the highways and the byways, week in and week out, in season, out of season. Also by putting up videos throughout the week, man. That's his works, and by faith.
And every one that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby ye believe shall be preserved from the said perils.
Because the Lord's going to, hey, it tell you in Isaiah, the terrorists of the Lord's going to eat and drink and be merry, but the rest of the people are going to be starving, man, when that famine wholeheartedly hit. And we got another thing that's happening in New York City. These truckers are not bringing in goods because they protested because what happened to Trump. Which is nothing but a psyop, because we know Esau have his hand in that right there. You know? They control the trucking industries. Yeah, brother.
So shall be preserved from the said perils and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning.
The Lord set the elect apart from the beginning of the foundation. Those men that were set apart was with Yahweh Shai in the creation of this of the world, man. So here we have it. The Lord set them apart because they are sanctified, and they're gonna be preserved from all the set peril that's going to happen: the famine, the sword, the race wars. The Lord's men is not gonna be caught up in that, man. Civil war is about to break out. You can see what's going on. You can see what's going on. Yeah, brother.
Then shall they be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torment.
Give me that again.
2 Ezra 9 and 9. Then shall they be in pitiful case.
Who gonna be the pitiful case? Everybody that has ran across this truth, scoffed and scorned. Everybody that has ran across a video and put fucked up messages on, you know, the video, or flag the video, where they take the video down, you're going to pay for that. Everything you have done to the Lord's holy prophets, you're going to have to pay for it, man. You're going to have to pay for it, yeah, brother.
Which now have abused my ways.
And that's how you abuse the Most High ways, man. You hear the truth, but you don't want to have nothing of it, man. You scoff and you scorn, you talk your shit. You accuse us of being pedophiles and rapists and all kind of crazy shit, all kind of crazy madness, man. Not knowing that you're gonna have to pay for that shit, man. You're gonna have to, come to terms. You're gonna have to come to terms with, and it's gonna be a reckoning, man. You have to pay for what you have said and done, man.
And they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torment.
You're gonna dwell in torments, man. Going back to 2 Ezra 8:50. Many great media should be done to them in the latter times to dwell in the world because they have walked in great pride. And Jacob's proud as hell, is proud as hell. You got nothing to be proud of, but Esau, the main proud devil was Esau, the so-called white man. Yeah, you got more, that was it?
You said the verse 12. It says, for such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me.
For such a they have received benefits and have not known the Lord. What's the benefits that you have gotten? You got your Section 8, you got your wig, you got your high-paying jobs. You got things that are like also you got these sports figures that's getting paid millions to play the door of football or to hit a baseball or to box or to kick a soccer ball. do you see benefits, man? You have not known the Most High. You bow down to Esau and his demons and them deities that he worship to receive the benefits.
And they that have loathed my law while they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it.
They despise the laws of the Most High. They despise the Lord's prophets. They despise his word.
So that means the word loathe means hate or just have disdain of.
That's right.
Hate, disdain, or dislike, or
They had a deep hatred they have a deep hatred, they have a deep hatred for the Lord's word. He got a little more.
Says the same must know it after death by pain.
The same must know after death by pain. The 2/3 that have came across this truth and scoffed and scorned and hated this truth with a deep passion, the same must know that they Israelites after death by pain, man. The Lord is going to bring that pain.
All right. I got 2nd Ezra 15 and verses 14 and 19.
It's good. Bring it up.
Woe to them, woe to the world and them that dwell therein.
Woe to the world. That word woe means destruction. Destruction to the world and them that dwell therein. Bring it out.
For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh.
For the sword their destruction draweth nigh. Bro, bring out Esau. Ezekiel chapter 21, verse 9. Bring it up.
And one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hand.
That's race war, civil war.
For there shall be sedition among men.
And that word sedition means the uprising of a monarch or a government. In this case, the government of America. It's going to be an uprising against them. You really see it taking place on a small scale. People are getting tired of this situation. They struggling, living paycheck to paycheck. But these people come over here, they're not citizens. They get a $10,000 debit card, and we pay for this shit.
Blue states.
And they put him.
Real quick, brother. And they wonder why my motherfuckers is trying to buy Trump sneakers.
Yeah.
They want that dude back in there because that nigga said the first thing I'm gonna do is get rid of them fucking migrants.
See, we not mad about that, cause we already know the brothers has brought the scripture. We not ignorant of Satan's devices. That's why I find it funny. They just trying to divide and conquer, like they always do.
Keep everybody distracted. So they don't see who's really behind this shit here, man.
Yo, migrants have fucking changed, man. Cause many decades ago, you were a migrant, you came here to actually work and make something.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Now niggas is just coming to just robbing shit.
Robbing, stealing,
House and shit.
plundering, and plundering and pillaging. They come in and they just wreaking havoc, man. Stealing cars, stealing rims.
Well, the difference is, back then, if you did that, they'll lock you up and port your ass. Now, they'll lock you up, send you back out there, and pay for your shit. So there's no incentive to stop doing it.
That's right.
It's being done by the government.
Keep purging, keep purging.
And not knowing that, real quick, before you bring the scripture out, not knowing that when all hell break loose with Esau, bring out that sword. Matter of fact, you got it right here. All right, finish it, then you bring this out. I'm saying because I'm going to make a point. Yeah, bro, finish.
All right. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
And of course, they actually, they're going to regard what Mayor Adams is saying. That dude was a sellout, man. He's a clown. They're not going to regard what Kathy Hochul, the governor, is saying. They're not going to regard what Sleepy Joe was saying. Of course, they actually going to stand in their power. They're going to do what they got to do to make ends meet or out here wrecking havoc, man. Burn this shit down, man. You got more?
Yeah. There's 2 more verses. This 17. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able.
What's that? That's martial law, man. Because when all hell breaks loose, they're going to lock this city down, man. They're going to lock all the bridges and tunnels down where you ain't going to be able to come in, and you can be able to go out, you know what I'm saying? You're just going to be stuck. And wherever you at, when they declare martial law, if you're on your job, or wherever you at, that's where you're going to stay.
Yeah, the shit too, man. Like, apart from the Bronx, nothing, like, the Bronx is the only one out of these boroughs that's connected to land. You in Queens, Manhattan, they shut them bridges off.
Done.
Staten Island.
Bronx is the only one connected to land. Bro, but think about this. Imagine 3 million people here, all trying to leave at the same time.
How many niggas have a canoe? I'm sorry. Second Ezra 15,
That shit's probably
18.
gonna even be jammed up. It's crazy.
Yeah, people gonna get boat jacked. Second Ezra Second Ezra, Pirates. Second Ezra 15 and 18. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. One more verse, yeah.
So men gonna be afraid. The city's gonna be troubled because all hell gonna be breaking loose, and the men gonna be afraid. How much more of these women out there? You see all that feminist movement, and all the advocacy of these women that's being advocated and that's outraged and raped, and it's being outright disrespectful toward men. They're gonna need a man in that time, man. And a lot of men gonna turn their back on you, man, and you're gonna be left over to the elements. Yeah, bro.
Second Ezra is the last one. Second Ezra 15 and 19. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation.
Hey, man, if you don't have the wherewithal to save some food, save up, you know what I'm saying? A man gonna be hungry, he gonna smell you cooking some shit in the house, he gonna knock on your door. Yo, so can I get a plate? You give him a plate. The next day he gonna do the same thing, you give him a plate. But now you're like, yo, listen, hey, bro, I done fed you 2 days, I can't do it, now I got a family. Then he gonna come back with a gun or something and take your shit. And that's exactly what it's talking about, man. A man's not gonna have no pity upon his neighbor for the lack of bread, for great tribulation. And you know, we'll get that in a second. I'm saying, get that in Ezekiel 21 verse 9, because I want to make this point right here. All these migrants are getting help right now from the government, but when the Lord allowed Esau, the so-called white man, to come down and show his true horns, y'all gonna get caught up in the madness too. They're gonna whoop your ass too. They're gonna fuck you up too, man. They're not gonna escape like, oh, I'm a migrant, so I'm exempt from what they're doing to the New Yorkers. No, they're gonna bust your ass too. Get that as 21 verse 9.
Ezekiel chapter 21, I'm going to start at 8. It says,
Okay.
Again, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, prophesy and say, Thus saith the Lord, say, a sword is sharpened and also furbished.
That sword that's being sharpened is by these paramilitary groups, the National Guards, the UN troops, Interpol, the reservists. They out there in these, and also you got these militant groups out here that's totally anti-migrant, that's out here practicing, that's hella racist, that don't like so-called niggas or the Latin tribes. You know what I'm saying? Because they call Dominicans Spanish-speaking niggas. So they're going to come down hard, man. They got these, most of these Venezuelans, they got dark skin or they got brown skin. So you're a Spanish-speaking nigga to them. So what they going to do? That sword that's being sharpened again, bro.
It says, it is sharpened to make a sore slaughter.
They're going to bring a sore slaughter, man. So you thinking you're going to be exempt from that? Nah, you're going to pay too. You're going to pay. You ain't going to escape the wrath of Esau. They just use you as a tool to create the disturbance so they can bring in that MOTB that they so desire. They're using your pawns. Once they get everybody, they're saying, all right, you can get citizenship when you join the military, because the shortage of people that want to join the military. Because American men and women, they're on to what Esau is doing. So now, in order for these migrants to get a citizenship, they're going to join the military. Shit is getting crazy out here, man.
It says, it is furbished that it may glitter. Should we then make mirth?
Should we then make mirth? It is furbished that it shall glitter. Should we then make mirth? We're not in a time. We're not in a time of
we not in the time. This is folly is set in great dignity. We not in the time. We supposed to be in a house of mourning. The Lord willing, we the elect. We in a house of mourning. We in a house of mourning right now. This ain't the time to be partying and vacationing. All right. You know, we not. This is not a good time right now, man. We seeing what's going on. We in the midst of World War III. All right. And they staging things to have civil unrest in this country, in America, because America's a hot zone. You know, the land of Israel is a hot zone. Russia, parts of Russia. You know what I'm saying? But Jake Jake, all the 12 tribes are the biggest targets in the world. Everything spiraled back and it all leads back to us, and they're gonna say we the cause of the problems. We always gonna be the front line, the first target. So we ain't shouldn't be in no we ain't in no party move.
I mean, they don't talk no parties. Why do you think King David in Psalm 17 verse 13 on down asked the Lord to deliver him from the wicked, which is like sword, from men which have their portion in this life? Esau, the so-called white man, is the Lord's witness. Esau, the so-called white man, is the sword of the Lord. That's going to come down heavy upon you Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. And let's get this one thing straight. We're not bad talking to migrants. Those that's doing wicked shit, hey, those that sow wickedness, and you plow iniquity and sow wickedness, you're going to reap the same, man. But you got people that's over here, law-abiding citizens that's trying to make their life better for themselves. You have the migrants. Some of the migrants are part of the elect.
Yeah.
Some are coming over here to be delivered. Some are coming over for their destruction, man, to be destroyed, man.
And not all of them is committing crimes. They make it seem like all the Jakes that's the migrants are committing crimes. No, man, you might have a little bit, a little drop of them that's causing havoc. And then some of them they told her, yo, do this, do that. You know what I mean? They agents that's coming over and causing problems.
Agent provocateurs.
Yeah.
Then you got to understand, son.
Why would they let them out?
Right. You got these gang members that was over there in Venezuela, wherever they're coming from, that was hardcore gangbangers, that was drug pushers.
Them niggas backed up on a moped with no plate.
Yeah. See? And you want to prove this? A perfect example.
See that shit?
A perfect example. That hitman, Nate Booth. They put him in jail on purpose so he could get to white boy Rick is his name? That drug dealer, white boy Rick, or whatever his name is. They put him in there and was like, yo, we're gonna get you out, but we need you to go in there and hit him, kill him, and then we get you out. So you think they don't have Jakes go out to do crime and then they be like, all right, we're gonna let you out? Yeah.
They beat the shit out of some police officers. I'm bringing some more scriptures. I'm saying you got two more.
This is what you said, make Murph. It says, this is Matthew 24 verse 37. It says, but as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Whereas in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark.
Yeah, because that's the same thing happening right now, man. It's the very same thing happening right now. That's why we know we're at the end times, you know what I'm saying? Because the same thing they was doing back then, partying, drinking, marrying, being married, and doing all kind of crazy loot shit, it was happening back then. Now it's happening now, but on a larger scale. So now we see that we're in that same time that Noah, it's the same time, like as in the days of Noah, you know what I mean?
What's some more wine? Wow, this going on party in the birth? If it ain't that, okay. Generational wealth. You gonna put on our whole community so they could get generational wealth, real estate, investment, and all of that. Everything that's been hidden from you. More distractions.
So it is distractions because everything that Esau is doing is for distraction. Like the other day, it was like a mini cyber attack on these phones out here, man. That was a distraction. That was a distraction. It was a cyber attack on a test run on what they're gonna do with this EMP. Right. That was a test run.
You see how people react when we shut the phones off? We was talking about it over there at the camp, the main camp. Years ago, they shut down people's Instagram and they fucking lost it.
And people was bugging out when they got up in the morning and their phones wasn't working. Man, they hit AT&T. Of course, it's AT&T.
Got people. You basically like they walking with their eyes closed, crossing the street, large traffic. It's like this on their phone. Like, you know what I mean? A couple people almost bumped into me, but not paying attention.
I see people driving. Right. You'll be like, oh, I gotta get away from this motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Now they got the Apple Vision Pro.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers driving with the Pro on.
Yeah. With the Pro, you can see it. They ain't gotta be looking at their phone. You know what I mean? It's crazy, man.
Yep. So, back in Ezekiel chapter 21, verse 10, it says, it is sharpened to make a sore slaughter. It is furbished that it may glitter. Should we then make mirth?
We're not in the time of mirth where everybody's going to be celebrating and put on their Easter best, For you know, Easter's what? Easter's in April.
Yeah, but you know what? Certain Israelite groups treat the Passover as a time of birth.
Yeah.
Right.
They're gonna be
Oh my God.
fashion show and bring the women and kids and let's party, mac and cheese.
You know, you all that shit is unlawful. You know, in the Passover was a solemn
It's
assembly.
not unlawful, but
It's not unlawful. I'm saying
It's
on the
unlawful.
Passover, you
It's unlawful.
have to be eating no mac and cheese in the Passover. It's lamb and bitter herbs, man.
It's serious. We was making sure we didn't mess up doing our rehearsals and doing the real thing, right? We making sure we do everything the right steps because it's serious.
Because this is
that's
a,
5-11.
this, that's right. This is a solemn assembly. This is a very serious thing we involved with, man. We ain't going to no strip club having no half-naked women shaking their funky, stinking, zesty asses in front of the camera.
But what was happening when the Passover was first introduced? What was happening? It was death, man.
That's right.
Death of every firstborn. How the fuck you gonna be partying in that time and people dying and shit? Nah, man.
You can hear the people weeping and wailing and hollering and hooling.
And if you had that blood on your doorpost, guess what? You were fucked.
You was getting caught up too. So that was a solemn sin. And these people was afraid. They was eating, Aaron and Moses and them, they was eating in fear. They was eating in fear. They wasn't eating in mirth. They was in fear. Because they'd turn around, they'd hear somebody scream, oh shit, that's my neighbor. The firstborn was dying. Because the angel of death, which was Yahweh Shai, was passing over. That's what the word Passover is. The angel of death was going to pass over. And those who got the blood of them on their doorposts represent this truth right now. Now we got the blood is in our mind, the truth.
It's Ecclesiastes.
Yahweh Shai's blood, that's right.
Yeah, chapter 7, verse 2, it says, it is better to go to the house of mourning than to go to the house of feasting.
That's right. It's better to be in the house of mourning than in the house of feasting, man. Because you're in the house of feasting, you're not paying attention to what the hell is going on, man. You're in that jolly, merry-go state, saucy from drinking. So you're not, yeah, you're not circumspect when you saucy and you drinking. Yeah,
It says, for that is the end of all men, and the living will lay it to his heart.
That's right. That's the end of all men and living shall lay it to his heart. Who's alive right now? Those that's in this truth. Those that's doing the work of the Most High. You can get that real quick.
I'm going to jump down one verse.
Okay.
Verse 4, it says, the heart of the wise is in the house of mourning, but the heart of fools is in the house of mirth.
Hey, the heart of the wise is in the house of mourning, man. We're in a mournful state right now. We're in captivity, you know. We suffering. We going through hell, you know. Hey man, we're in the house of mourning right now. We're not in the house of mirth, man. So you can get that in Jeremiah 30.
I got something right now. This is Ecclesiastes 10 and 6. Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place.
That's right. Folly is set in great dignity. You see all this shit. Look on Instagram. Look on TikTok. Look on social media. Number the bunch of folly, man. Number the bunch of folly. And the rich, which are the Israelites, started with the elect sitting in a low place right now, man. We're at the bottom of the barrel. Our women disrespect us. That's how you know when a nation has been conquered. The women don't respect them. They disrespect you. Yeah,
The worst thing you want to do when you're on them social media shit is just start watching those things. Because guess what? The algorithm is going to say that's what you're into. And then that's all they're going to show you. But if you look up informational shit,
they're going to see information.
They're going to send you informational shit. But most people don't want to do that, you know? And the shit that they do now is, not only is it dumb shit, it's very quick. So it's making you more degenerate, and it's also shorting your attention span.
Your attention span is being short to like 3 minutes, 2 minutes.
No, hell no. Bro, you can look it up. The attention span now of, I think the average American is now shorter than that of a goldfish.
Damn.
So shorter than 8 seconds.
Yo, so the crazy thing is,
A goldfish?
Like,
Damn.
You see somebody on TikTok, it's like they can't grasp you, bro. So that's how come you talk to these people, they kind of just go on already, like.
they're going to one thing out the other because their attention span is, if it's not entertaining, if a woman not shaking a stink, zesty, funky ass, some dumb dance, some TikTok challenge, they don't want to have nothing to do with it, man. If it's some educational shit, they're going to flip over that shit so they find some folly. Shit is crazy, man. The Lord's about to put a stop to all this madness that's going on in this society right now, man.
Yeah, there's videos online, they showing people in college, like, calling their parents, how you use this can opener, like, Yo,
What?
how to do shit. I'm serious, bro. Like,
It's crazy.
Can't open
Googling,
it?
like the dumbest, like the most common thing how to use it. They're like Googling, they don't know how to do shit, bro.
They lost their system. Because they got a system of
Can't
retirement.
open it, brother?
Yeah, I'm serious. Yeah, they got a system of retirement to the point whereas everything is done through social media. Everything they go to social media for everything.
Bro, I was in a barber shop yesterday. I saw a little ass kid in a chair just on the phone like that. Like, so it's just like, you know what I mean? From a young age, he's just on the phone, not getting any sort of
Nothing, man.
practical use and shit, like how to do shit.
Hey man, you got the generation now, man. These women, they put their kids in front of the TV and give them a phone or one of them iPads. You know what I'm saying? And then that's their babysitter. Then they go do their shit.
I heard some bitch saying, I can't send my son to school with no phone. She's like, I had to get him his phone. I didn't send him to school. He needs his phone.
What do you need a phone? What a fucking 7-year-old need a phone for?
I don't know how old the kid was, but it's just like, damn, like.
When you said that, I'm saying, go get back to, hey, I ain't gonna bring up my family business, but you got family members getting their kid is 7 years old. What do you need a phone for?
Tell you, they letting them, they giving them a social media for the social media thing. And what's that other shit called? What's that game? What's that with the avatar shit?
Fortnite?
Yeah, they can play that shit.
Fortnite.
Fortnite, oh yeah, that
Yeah.
one's going crazy.
Yeah, it's popular.
It's Fortnite. I don't even know what that is.
It's just a video game.
It's like
that
a-
they keep adding shit to it. It don't end.
It's like
It's a shooter, it's a third-person shooter where you build shit and you
Yeah.
gotta stop other people from building your shit.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I seen that shit on. I seen that shit.
it's like Sims mixed with Call of Duty, because you build your own shit and you can shoot. And a lot of the kids are heavy in Fortnite. That's what they mainly play online like this.
So let's bring out some more. Let's bring out some more scriptures.
All right, sure, I got Jeremiah chapter 30. Let me read now, man. Jeremiah 30:7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even a time of Jacob's trouble.
That day is going to surpass the day of 70 AD. And that was definitely a time of Jacob's trouble when we was fleeing Roman persecution, man.
Flavian Dynasty.
The Flavian, when we was getting put to death on a large scale, man. So this day that's coming, it's going to supersede that day, man. It's going to make that day like a walk in the park, man.
Wasn't that the same exact time when that thing happened in Pompeii with the volcano? That was around the same period, right?
I don't know. I think that was 79. That was 79 AD.
Oh, all right.
That was 79 AD. I know that much. I seen that movie Pompeii, and it said 79 AD.
Oh, it's close though.
Yeah, 70 AD, 9 years later, you know.
Heavy judgment.
So the Most High brought heavy judgment upon them Edomites, and he brought heavy judgment upon Jake, man. By that time, we was scattered, man. So bring that again.
Says, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble.
That day is going to be not like any other day that in the history of Israel, man. This day is going to be hard, man. This is going to be a time when the Lord is going to bring heavy judgment on Israel, man. Mainly the 2/3, man. And the elect is going to scarcely be saved, man, in that time, man.
That's right. It says, but he shall be saved out of it.
Who's going to be saved out of it? The elect. The elect of the sons of Israel, man. Joint heirs being Yahweh Shah. Only the elect is going to save. It's going to be saved out of it. And I hope to the Almighty Yahweh, why Yahweh Shah, I'm a part of the elect, man. I hope to the Lord Yahweh that I'm a part of the elect. Yeah, bro.
This is Daniel chapter 12, verse 1.
Bring it out.
And it says, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people.
And Michael, the great prince that's standing for the children of our people, is the elect. He's only going to save the elect, man. When Yahweh Shah cracked them skies, bringing death, destruction, and deliverance, who did they going to be delivering? They're going to be delivering the elect, and they're going to be destroying 2/3 of you Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans that's totally lost. Esau and the rest of the nation that's in the lands of America, man. And that's heavy, man. It tell you in Jeremiah 25, verse 33, the sling of the Lord shall be from one end of the earth to the next, man.
Yo, serving Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah is just, it always puts you on good footing, right? Because the Lord says, them that don't want me to rule over them, bring them here and let me slay their ass. So us just serving at least puts us in good graces.
Yeah,
We just gotta hope, you know what I mean?
That you're a part of the elect.
That's it.
I remember you was telling me you had a dream that the chariots was coming in. They was beaming people up, and sometimes the beam will hit you and you be destroyed.
Yeah, that's the spirit, brother. Because before you came to camp, I mentioned that dream, so that's the spirit wanted out there. But I had a dream where the beam was multifaceted, meaning the tractor beam and the laser beam looked identical. So when it came on you, I just saw certain people being destroyed and certain people going up, bro. So
That's heavy.
I fuck with you,
And it's
though.
scary.
Cause you like, I'm like, yo, you get the beam on you, you just like, what is my fate?
You just being beamed up.
Some people just beating the pot on.
Yo, bro, and then the
So
beam,
smoke, the meaning they ashes,
Yeah,
and then
brother.
some people just beamed up.
bro,
Yo,
and the
that-
beam came on me. I'm on my bed shaking, and I wake up like, damn. I'm like, I don't know my faith, man. But that's why the Lord, that brought a bunch of fear in me, and it also tells me, look, you don't know what your outcome is. Just keep on keeping
keep
on.
pushing and keep
like my
doing
man
it.
Joe Dirt said, keep on keeping on.
That's right, man.
Oh,
Bring it
what
up,
is-
bro.
It says, let me finish real quick. And it says, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time.
It's gonna be a time of trouble, man. I'm talking about it's going to supersede 70 AD. Any other atrocities that came upon Israel, man. But 70 AD was the most atrocious atrocity that came upon Israel, man, to this very day, man. We've been scattered throughout the four corners of the earth and stripped of our culture, our heritage, and the name of the Lord. But now the Lord gave us things back and giving us back our culture, man, giving us back our heritage, man. And that's through the grace of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. But only the elect is going to get on this side, man. But the 2/3, they're going to remain in their stupor and they're going to be destroyed, man.
You got brothers that have kids, right? Brother, don't fret, man. Brothers that have children out there, because you might think like, man, I have a kid that's gonna slow me down. Have faith, the Lord could give you spiritual power, man.
That's
Protect
right.
your children.
That's right.
That's all I want to say.
That's right. Because, hey, man, we in some times right now. We in some heavy times right now, man. Where, hey, even your woman can slow you down. Don't be deceived. These women, they're going to be taken. A lot of these women are weak. And if you're a weak man, you're going to fall for that weak woman. You're going to fall around with that weak woman. When I mean weak, a lot of these women behind your back, they're going to get microchipped up, man. They're going to get chipped up because they faithless, man. They're carnally minded and they're going to go and I got kids. If I got my kids, I got my kids. Yeah, but your kids, I'm saying, that's why a lot of these women, they indulge themselves in these pagan festivals because they kids.
It's for my kids. It's for the kids. What, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, one thing that they're gonna do is, because I remember even like a while back, I was asking this question, because you have like a lot of these women who live off the government and the EBT, and they got like a bunch of kids. So I was like, yo, if the government presents you, either you get this chip, or your kids are gonna just starve to death.
They're gonna get the chip.
And they all said, I can't have my kids crying, I'm gonna get the chip. So a lot of these women who just depend on this, and they got fucking 3, 4, 5, 6 different kids, they gonna get the chip,
They do
man.
it themselves. So let's say they got 3 kids and it's a female, so food stamps, 4 and change. Just food stamps out of all of them. 4, 8, 12, what, 16?
Yeah.
1,600? 1,600, it's real easy in food stamps.
Yep.
Right.
It says, and at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book.
And that's the elect, man. Everyone that's going to be found written in the book is going to, the book of the Lamb is going to be saved, delivered, beamed up. And at the same time, looking at the destruction of America in the 2/3 that's followed behind Esau in this madness.
It's Isaiah 59, verse 19 to 21 or 20. All right, to 20. This is Isaiah 59 and 19. So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun.
We're in the Western Hemisphere right now. We're in the West, the Americas, man. So we fear the name of the Lord, man. We fear the name of the Lord. We call upon that name. And that name is dreadful. That's why these heathen nations, and even 2/3, even Jack that fell out, when they get a disdain, when they fall out and them demons jump on them, they get a disdain for the name of Yahweh Yahweh Shah. They don't call upon those names no more.
The Lord took it away from him.
They start calling upon sweet meat Jesus or Serapis. Yeah, brother.
All right. And his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him.
Who's the enemy? And what's that flood? The enemy is Esau, Edom, and the rest of the nations. And that flood is their military, man. They're going to come in like a flood, man. And to tell you in 2nd Ezra, chapter 16, verse 68, that the burning wrath of a great multitude. It's the same thing that's talking about right here. That burning wrath of a great multitude, man. That great multitude is the militaries, man. Whether it's the Gurkha troops, the UN troops, the National Guards, they gonna come in like a flood, man. Spoiling and whipping ass, man. And beating the shit out of people, man. Raping, pillaging, robbing, killing. Tossing headfirst to concentration camps. You got more?
Yep. And the Redeemer shall come to Zion, and unto them that turn from transgression in Jacob, saith the Lord.
That's right, man. The Lord's gonna redeem. Read that again, Papa Kashan.
I got you. Isaiah 59, I could go to 21. Isaiah 59 and 20. And the Redeemer
Who's
shall,
the Redeemer? Yahweh Shah. Okay.
and the Redeemer shall come to Zion, and unto them that turn from transgression in Jacob, saith the Lord.
That's the elect. Those ones, the only ones going to turn from transgression. The Redeemer is Yahweh Shah, and Zion is talking about the monument of Israel, man. So, Ben,
All right.
more?
One last verse. As for me, this is my covenant with them, saith the Lord. My spirit that is upon thee, and my words which I have put in thy mouth, shall not depart out of thy mouth, nor out of the mouth of thy seed, nor out of the mouth of thy seed, saith the Lord, from henceforth and forever.
Because this word is programmed in the prophets. If you were a prophet back in the ancient world, you're going to be a prophet now. The Lord, the prophets, I'm saying, this word, how it says, is the prophets are subject unto the prophets. So if you was a prophet back then, you a prophet now. This word is going to be in you, man. It's got to be drawn out. Once you walk by a camp, you say, hey, this word, you're going to stop because it's gonna resonate with you. Then before you know it, you're going to be hooked, so to speak. Then you're going to seek more knowledge. Then you're going to seek. You're going to be studied. Then you're going to become a teacher. You're a prophet. You're going to become a teacher. You're going to teach others, man. And that's how this thing is, man. But now everybody's meant to get it. You got people walking by looking at this, but hey, guess what, man? It wasn't meant for them to get this, man. They see the sign. They don't cry in the sign like, am I on that sign? They just walk. They look at the sign. They walk by. Keep it moving. Because it doesn't concern them. It doesn't pertain to them. It's not meant for them to get this.
I got something for that. This is the book of Hosea. Shalakia, bear with me. Hosea chapter 5 and 15. I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense and seek my face in their affliction. And seek my face. In their affliction, they will seek me early.
And only the elect is going to do that, because we're all being afflicted. But when you come in,
No, they all go, bro. When all hell break loose,
yeah,
the motherfuckers going.
they're going to be seeking the Lord.
They're gonna be
but
trying
they
to
ain't
go.
gonna find him.
Yeah.
Famine of the word.
Because now is the time to find the Lord. Now is the time to take heed to what the prophets are saying out here in the highways and the byways and on these videos you run across. There's no excuse, man. You got videos on Rumble, Instagram, TikTok. You got videos on Odyssey, YouTube. There's no excuse, man, for I never ran across a Hebrew Israelite video. I never ran across a Hebrew Israelite camp. Because camps is throughout America, throughout the world, man.
I got it.
Because they're comfortable now.
Once more.
That was it for me, yeah.
I got this. This is Amos 8 and 11 to verse 12.
Yes.
Behold, the days come, saith the Lord power, that I will send a famine in the land.
And that famine is going to be not a famine of bread, but it's going to be a famine of bread. But this is talking about the famine of the world, man.
Yeah.
You're not going to be able to see, you ain't going to see these prophets on the streets. You're not going to see no videos on YouTube, Rumble. They're going to shut the internet down. They're going to shut the internet down, whereas you ain't going to, because they don't want no information going out, man. That's when it's going to be total darkness.
The scripture says, man shall not live by bread alone.
But by the word of the Most High.
Yeah, so you got to feed not only the physical body, but the spiritual.
That's
That
right.
spiritual body ain't going to be fed, and the physical not going to be fed. So they're going to be fucked up in the head,
Yeah,
man.
that's a double whammy there. The physical and the spiritual not being fed. The physical is being fed by actual bread, and the spiritual is being fed by this truth. So if you're not getting this truth, you ain't getting no bread, you're going to be twisted out there, man.
Damn. Shit,
not a
man.
famine of bread, nor thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord.
Of hearing the words of the Lord, man. You can hear the words of the Lord. You can walk by, you can see the prophets out here in the streets. You ain't gonna be able to scroll on TikTok or YouTube and
Right.
look across a video and scoff and scorn or watch the video looking for entertainment. Look, if we gonna curse somebody out or we talk about the woman, you ain't gonna be able to do none of that, man.
Yep.
It's gonna be over.
Because in this world, their defense is this economy and everything.
Yeah.
So when that fails, all hope is lost for them.
Yeah, and also famine doesn't necessarily mean no food around. It could also mean a lack of access to food, right?
Yeah, you
So
mentioned though.
yeah, right.
I
So
love that, yeah.
if you look at some of our videos where we talk about the stabby stab, they're deleting those videos.
Yeah, yeah. And
They deleting those videos. And you can't go back and watch them. That video you made on that thing is gone now.
I know
And you
it is.
can't put it back up. So let me finish out.
It's lucky.
So when the algorithms get changed to chip and RFID, all them videos we did, they're gonna be like, yo, I could watch them. I could go back. They're gonna be gone. So
right now to this day, bro, they be like, oh, YouTube move your content for this right here. You be like, what? It's a video they put up 2 years ago.
yeah.
It's been up for 2 years. Now all of a sudden, they're taking it down because they're saying it violates the medical policy. You may have not known. That's why we're not gonna give you no strike. You be like, what? But they're taking the video down. Why? Because it's education to the point where you getting put on. They know that, all right, I don't want this out here because I don't want this to be. I don't want somebody to run across this video and start taking heat. So that's what they do.
They're gonna have them anything with Israelite, chip, all those videos, they're gonna come after it, man.
A lot of videos, I recorded them and kept them in my archives on drives. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I ain't going front. I did.
But they take them down.
They're gonna take them down. You upload it, it's gonna go right back down.
Right, they're gonna take it down.
It was just for me.
Yeah, but I understand. But we want to upload it so you can put it out so somebody can get some edification on it. They're gonna take it down
Yeah.
10 minutes after they put it, or even probably before that.
It's-
I
Yeah, go
had
ahead.
videos that I put up, and then a minute later it's gone. I'm like, where the fuck the video at?
Yo, when a video is banned on YouTube too, I did this. I tried to upload it on a different channel, different title. It was banned. Like they know. Like there's something with the video coding. They just know. Like this is a no-go.
Because it's an IP.
You brothers, I'm one thing. You brothers got videos in your like archives that you got like in like drives or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm a one
I
load
don't.
one, and I'm gonna give you brothers
Yeah.
my terabyte thing, and then I'll start a site called archival quality videos. CMS
That shit gonna be taken
archival
They're gonna be
quality
taken down,
videos.
bro.
That shit down, and they're gonna flag you, bro.
Yeah.
They're gonna
Alright,
flag
alright.
you, take it down, bro. Yeah,
Alright,
we
good.
gotta put it.
Amos 8 and 12. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it.
Because they're gonna take it off the internet. We gonna be not on the streets. At that time, we're not gonna be on the streets teaching this word. They're gonna take all these videos we put up. We got thousands of videos on. Great Wilson got thousands of videos, man. I mean, thousands of videos. You can't keep up with the videos that they put up every day from the Great Millstone members. Even these other camps, all the videos gonna be abolished, taken off the internet, man. And the internet's gonna be gone. So there ain't gonna be no internet. You know? And they're gonna try to probably privatize the internet where you gotta pay for it. I mean, literally pay to get online. They may do that. Who knows? Who knows, man? You got something? You got something? You got something? Let them bring this out real quick.
This is Proverbs 14 and 27. The fear of the Lord is a fountain of life, to depart from the snares of death.
The fear of the Lord is a fountain of life, man. When you fear the Lord, you're going to call upon his name. You're going to do that what's right in the eyes of the Lord to the best of your ability. You're going to observe the Lord's statutes and commandments to the best of your ability. You're going to observe all the high holy days to the best of your ability. You fear in the Lord. Read it again.
Proverbs 14:27. The fear of the Lord is a fountain of life, to depart from the snares of death.
Because once you fear the Lord, you come in this truth. This truth brings forth light, man. You're being quickened through the Spirit, and this quickening is being made alive. So you're going to escape death, which is darkness. Not having no truth in you. You know what I'm saying? That's following the ways of the world. This world will lead you to your grave, man. This world will lead you to death, destruction, and misery. Because this world is wicked, man. Look what's going on. Hey, I ran across a video on the Post, the New York Post, saying that a man's breast milk is fucking better than a fucking woman's breast milk. Are you fucking kidding me? Are
They
you sick
trolling
in
now.
your head?
Men don't produce breast milk. What the
Are
fuck
you
is
sick?
Where are you getting this from?
It's crazy, bro. Then they were saying that it's better. It's better than a. Come on, man. Come on.
Yo, yeah, you're right. They talking about the Transformers, right?
Yeah.
Now this nigga Smokey Suarez, comedian. You know Smokey Suarez?
I heard of him.
Nigga was saying, look, man, nowadays when I go out with a bitch, I slip Viagra and they drink. Cause he's like, you can't tell. So he's like,
They shake it up. You like, oh shit, that's a dude. You know what I mean? Nowadays you ain't gotta do that. You can you take a little piece of Shilajit, put it in their drink, and that shit ain't gonna have. That's testosterone boost. That's gonna have them up there, man. You know what I mean? Hey man, this shit is crazy, bro. When
Wow, man.
When I ran across that post on the New York Post, I was like, yo, look at this shit, man.
Confusion.
Look at this shit, man. This is truly a fucked up society we live in. Where they're saying that a man's breast milk, he can't even form no breast milk. So where that shit is coming from? It's coming from some fucking pills they taking.
You gotta be some transgender, bro.
It's
Men don't
crazy,
produce no
bro.
breast milk, bro.
It's crazy. And then also, I ran across another video where this lady and her husband got a yeast infection in their mouth because she had yeast. She had a yeast infection, but she baked some cakes with the yeast from her snatch.
What? Right? No, I seen it. I thought you were joking. I thought it was joking.
Nah, I told him nah. That's it came out. I looked it up again, and it's a name for. I forgot the name for it, and it was white dots all over their tongue and everything in their mouth. It's yeast infection in the mouth.
That shit disgusting, bro. You gotta have some real demons on you to want to do some shit
Why would
like
you-
that.
And why would this nigga eat that shit? This eater might eat the shit. My wife baked some cakes using her yeast from her cooch.
Ew,
Eat 'em
bro.
like, right?
And yeah, eat them, two eat them. Then you eat it, and then now you got white spots on your tongue, and all in your mouth, man, all in your gums. And they go to the and then they go to the doctor. They got yeast infection in their mouth.
Ew.
She said, yeah, but the cake. She said, yeah, but the cakes was good. It was delicious. And he agreed with.
Yeah, now you talking shit.
I think he probably he under that spell.
Yeah, that. Yeah, she got him on some kind of whiskey. She got him on some
That
kind
shit
of.
made my stomach turn.
Yeah, man. I was like, oh man, these fucking people are
He
nasty.
be eating that red spaghetti sauce.
Oh,
too.
man.
Now
Oh,
you see why Job said he don't want them around their dogs.
Right.
You see?
Fuck the dogs, man.
Yeah, you got anything?
Yeah, this is Second Ezra chapter 5 verse 1, and it says, nevertheless, as concerning the tokens, behold, the day shall come, that they which dwell upon earth shall be taken in a great number.
And 2/3 that's run upon the earth, you Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans, they're going to be taken in the great number because you're following behind the so-called white man, which is Esau Edom. You're following behind him. And all his policies and all his philosophies, you're drinking it down. That Babylon juice, you're drunk. So you're going to be taken in the great number because a lot of you are going to line up to receive that MOTB.
We gotta go.
A lot of you are going to line up. It's proven. A lot of you are lined up to take that juicy juice. You're lined up to take that shit. A lot of you people are regretting that you did that.
They want that high seat.
They got stabbed up. That's right.
But now,
Gift cards.
you're regretting it. Shit's crazy, bro. They're going to be taking it in the great number. Read it again, brother.
Yes. This is Second Ezra chapter 5 verse 1. It says, nevertheless, as concerning the tokens, behold,
The tokens represent signs. That's concerning the signs.
It says, behold, the day shall come, that they which dwell upon earth shall be taken in a great number.
Not just 2/3 of you Negroes, especially Native Americans, but Edomites, Hamites, Ishmaelites, Moabites, Ammonites, anybody that's dwelling on the shores of America will be taken in a great number. They're going to be taken, bamboozled, and tossed headfirst to a concentration camp. And they're not only going to be 2/3 in the concentration camps. You're going to have all these people, Hamites, Ishmaelites, that buck up. They're going to the concentration camp too.
Certain brothers.
Certain brothers.
That's Revelations 2:10.
That's right.
And it says, and the way of truth shall be hidden.
And the way of truth is going to be hidden to those who are blinded, pursuant to Isaiah chapter 6, verse 9. They're going to be blinded. The way of truth is hidden to those that the Most High has hidden and has blinded them.
Yeah, you know what too, bro? For them brothers that do get caught up, yo, this teaching kind of Pepsi for it.
Yeah.
You kind of catching hell, we teaching in the weather, and our minds is, you know, getting somewhat fortified to go through some things, man.
It hardens your heart towards the society, man. It hardens your heart to a lot of things, man. When you become,
Because you, right, it's like it, brother. You're not gonna be worried about. You're gonna be worried like, yeah, I'm locked up, but your mind's gonna be like, man, I'm this much closer to being beaten up a little bit.
Good.
Like, the truth is like, yo, when you go through tribulation, we're trained to like call upon the Lord in times of, you know,
Right?
in times of tribulation.
It hardens your heart, man, to the point, man, you become numb to the society, man.
Right.
And it's like, yo, the Apostle Tahar said this a long time ago, and he said you have to learn how to suffer. You have to learn to suffer. You have to learn to suffer and love it.
Hell yeah.
It sounds crazy, but when you sit back and analyze that statement, it's true, man. You gotta learn to suffer. You suffer, suffering.
Yeah, you adapt to it,
hurts you,
man.
Suffering builds character.
Yo, you got them people in Russia that be taking them fucking cold plunges,
Hell yeah.
and they just used to the shit because they just used to it. But
Do what I'm
if you
saying.
haven't never done no shit like that, you kind of like.
You doing that shit.
But that's the same shit with us being in this thing. We like, you know what I mean? Like, bring it.
That's right. That's what we do. It says, and the way of truth shall be hidden, and the land shall be barren of faith.
Because this America is a land barren of faith, man. Only the elect men, or the men that's in this truth, the hopeful elect, has faith that calls upon the true names of Yahweh and His Son Yahweh Shah, man. And serve Him with truth and sincerity to the best of their ability, man.
Right.
Only the hopeful elect is going to do that, man. So the rest of the land is barren of faith, man. Nobody truly believes in the scriptures right now. No
They'll
more,
say
man.
it.
Huh?
They'll say it in words, but the deeds don't match.
That's right. They'll say it, but like the priest said, the deeds don't match. And not only that, people they're caught up in a lot of madness, man.
You got niggas getting Bible verses tatted on their foreheads, man.
And then you got people just committing all kind of debauchery, man.
Yeah,
That's
man.
out here celebrating all kind of pagan festivals, going to clubs, ain't that wrong with you? If you want to go to a club and have a good time for a little bit, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. But I'm not going to do it because a lot of madness in them clubs, man. You start getting saucy, and you want to dance, and you don't even know who the fuck you dancing with, man.
Right.
You could be dancing with a goddamn weirdo.
Yeah.
You know?
Nigga that went to Dr. Miami.
Nigga that went to Dr. Monroe from the island. The Dr. Monroe from that movie that came out in the 70s.
Yo, bro, there's a video that, you know, you on YouTube and random shit pop up. I guess maybe because my phone pick up that we talk about this shit. There's a video that says Thailand is not for beginners, right? And I thought it was a chick. I click on it. It's a fucking nigga getting interviewed, and he's like, "I'm a lady boy."
Yeah.
And, but the nigga's like migrants.
Probably get them 2 niggas on the
Yeah, migrants doing their shit. Yeah, but bro, the dude interviewing the lady boy was like hugging him up. You saw that one, right?
The Edomite guy, and then the whole time he's like, you're lying. And she's like, and then she's like, no,
I'm a
like,
lady.
I'm a lady boy.
Because over there they're not delusional. They're not gonna say I'm a woman. They be like I'm a man, whatever, right?
Yeah.
But these Edomites is just they couldn't have it because the nigga looked just like a woman, man. And they just like and the nigga saying, look, no, I'm a lady boy. And he's like laughing like, yo, I'm a lady boy. I'm like, nah, you're beautiful. Nah.
Yeah, but you know what?
Yeah, bro.
You gotta watch out. Also in Brazil too, you got a lot of that going on there. In Brazil, you got a lot of lady boys out there too, man.
But you know what I noticed? Like this is one thing I noticed. Like when it comes to like Moab, when it comes to Moab and Ammon, a lot of the males kind of have like some female features.
Yeah, they
like,
look. Yeah, you're right.
They,
You're right.
They look very feminine. So even when they transition,
It
it's
looks.
kind-
No. The brother is right because
Yeah, I
like
know.
we don't look like the black woman, but a lot of them Asians, they could, you know what I mean? They look very closer. So you're right, bro. I clicked this shit when it said don't. Yeah, I thought it was a woman there,
Yeah.
but the nigga was like, nah, I'm a lady, and they were like refused to like acknowledge it. Edomites, man.
So that goes to show when Esau's way of thinking is, man. He fucking
but-
more from the get go.
Now, if you click on the video, you thought it was a woman, that'll make you no more. If the person then says I'm a dude and you act upon it, then you a faggot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
If you're like, nah, you still want to hug him and nah,
'Cause
I'm
you
like,
know-
get the fuck off. Get the
Dude,
fuck away from
you
me, man.
think you're looking at a woman. It's not like I'm looking at a man knowing this is you know, you think you seen a woman, but then you click the shit and you're like, whoa, well, fuck that, I'm out of there. You know what I'm saying?
Like you say, it don't make you more because you clicked on the video, you saw, you thought it was a man. I mean, you thought it was a woman, then you see it was a man. You're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
You out of there? Yeah, brother. Bring it up.
This is 1 Peter 5 verse 10. Because you mentioned earlier about the hard going to suffering. 1 Peter 5 verse 10.
Yeah.
But the power of all grace, who had called us unto his eternal glory by Yahweh Shai, after that ye have suffered a while, make you perfect, establish, straighten you, settle you. To him be glory and dominion forever and ever.
Break it down, bro.
Yeah, so it says, to the power of all grace, yeah, because the Most High he had this going through his grace period right now, okay? We're in a grace period of doing the work to show you how about you now shine that we believe. You know, it's kind of like the work, man. If you're supposed to be at work at 8 o'clock, but you get a 15-minute grace period, the boss is saying, all right, I'm gonna give you a little extra time to make sure you get your shit together so you can clock in and work. So that's what the Most High, even though we're in captivity, we're still going through that grace period to do the work or hear the word. It says, who had called us unto his eternal glory by Yahweh Shai. Yeah, because Yahweh Shai was that lamb. Because Yahweh Shai was sacrificed for the nation of Israel, but first and foremost for the elect. Okay, so it says, we were called to his eternal glory by Yahweh Shai. After that, ye have suffered a while. So we're in captivity, living out our judgment, suffering. Okay, we're going through our trials and tribulations. We're catching hell. So it says, make you perfect, establish, and straighten, and settle you. So through our suffering, because the scriptures tell you in the book of Ecclesiasticus, Sirach, the Most High compares us to fine gold, going through that fire, being purged, purging off those the imperfection, man. So all this that we're going through is to prepare us for Jacob's trouble. When all hell breaks loose, when your worst nightmare becomes a reality, man. So Most High is just building us up, saying, listen, this suffering that you're going through, it won't be compared to the kingdom, man. Because once we're in the kingdom, we're going to look back at this like,
it's like a nightmare. You can't wake up with a dream, a bad dream.
Yo, bro, I was watching that Alexander joint. They got one on Netflix called The Making of a God. I'm like, man, I can't wait till the kingdom to just really see this shit for real. Like, just, you know, time travel and look at, like, the real shit going down. Yeah.
What happened with how they really...
All the history, man. Just, I want to see all that. Like,
yeah, me too. Hell
real,
yeah, I want to
like,
see all that.
just watch
The Lord said the kingdom, we going to know all things. So I want to know everything. I want to know
hey, man, I only got till forever, so...
right?
I only got to forever, so
I only got till the end of time, so let me...
That's going to be our live action TV series.
It's not going to be no end of time for us. It's going to be end of time for Esau, but in the rest of the
Right. I got till infinity, so...
Yeah.
Might as well just watch history from the beginning.
The Lord's going to turn back all the nations' captivity, but Esau,
That's
he ain't
6,000 years.
he ain't got no goddamn source of repentance. He's done, man.
Yeah. But
He's
yo,
done.
you know when you watch that thing, you like, yo, the Most High is really theatrical, bro. Cause you seeing that that dude Darius getting killed and betrayed by himself. I'm like, the Most High really like created like soap operas, man.
He got betrayed by his cousin or something?
No, he got betrayed by his top general.
Yeah, top general, yeah.
And then his wife, Alexander Puffed his wife, impregnated her. So yo, it's crazy, bro. It's like,
Alexander was a wicked ass nigga. That's why the Most High put it there.
yeah, but he never lost a battle.
No, he never.
So that the Lord really, yo, like the Most High sets you up to do something, you gonna do that. Dude never lost a battle.
He said he moved with cola. Yeah, he was moving anger because this dude was trying to.
He was just conquering shit. Nigga named over 70 cities. He named over 70 cities after himself. Alexandria.
Yeah.
It wasn't just Alexandria, Egypt. He's calling over 70 places Alexandria,
And
man.
when he saw the breadth of his domain, Alexander wept, for there were no more worlds to come.
That's right.
Damn. Yeah, man, that's how come his men revolted. Cause they was like, yo, we want to go back on the Mastodon, man. We miss our kids, our families. He was like, he brought some of the older ones home and shit, but motherfucker went right back on the conquest.
But the Lord used him to do that. Then after that, the Lord broke up his kingdom.
Yeah, he was just there to take the Persians out,
Yep.
fulfill Daniel. See, that's a whole thing about being in the Most High's trick bag. Because the Most High really hadn't believed he was God because he had his mom tell him he was birthed from Zeus. His mom was like, I got fucked by Zeus. Literally. He's like, Philip ain't your dad. Zeus is your pops. He's telling him from a little kid. And then another oracle in Egypt told him the same shit. And imagine when he came to Israel, because before he came to Israel, before he went to Egypt, he stopped to Israel and said, look, you're written in our book, and he saw it. So his head was,
Yeah.
that was the whole time, that was the Most High putting that spirit on him. Oh God, nobody could touch me, I'm taking shit over. And the Lord will quickly show you that you ain't shit.
As a man thinketh, so is he.
Look what happened to Antiochus. He died in the mountains by himself. He been eaten alive with a disease from his belly. See?
Parasites is harmful.
Hey man, all our time is appointed. Can't go, everybody has that hourglass.
What it says in Job, the 14th chapter, the Most High set bounds when they can't pass.
Yeah.
Somebody can get that real quick? Because, hey, the Most High set up bounds where man cannot pass, or a kingdom cannot pass, man.
Clear
You
the
know?
end from the beginning.
That's right, declaring the end from the beginning. You know, because what happens is the Lord give you a time to rule, and the time that He gonna bring your ass down. You can be ruling for 300 years, 400 years. The Lord just bring you down abruptly, or gradually, like He's doing Esau right now. Esau is gradually being taken out of his rulership.
Some kingdoms got 300 years, and like Babylon,
Yeah.
it's quick.
Got 70 years. Man.
7 years.
They're bringing it.
This is Job 14:5. Seeing his days are determined.
See, whose days are determined? Esau's days. Esau, the so-called white man's days are determined. He have a time, a set time he gonna rule. The set time that he started ruling was in the beginning or the ending of the 1300s, beginning of the 1400s. You know what I'm saying? When he started ruling, when he really got established, when Esau's kingdom really got re-established, the Renaissance period. Yeah.
The number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass.
And we're approaching them bounds now. And Esau cannot pass. He know these things because Esau, the top rabbis of Esau, they know that they're going into slavery. You don't think that all them the top elites that went on to the spirit world, they know that when they come back on the earth, this is the place of judgment. They're going to serve slavery. Barbara Bush, George Herbert Walker Bush, they all know. From the Queen of England, whatever her name was, Queen Elizabeth, she know now she's gonna be a perpetual slave.
That's right.
She know now. David Rockefeller, all those elites, Henry Kissinger that recently died, he knows that all the wickedness he did, he got to pay for it.
Revelations 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time.
These devils know that they about to be taken out of their rulership. They're gonna be taken out of the power seat. Because to tell you in 2nd Ezra, 6th chapter, 6 and 9, it says Esau is the end of the world, the end of his rulership, and Jacob is that which follows, man. The heavens, the heavens is considered rulership. Esau's in this heaven right now. He's in his rulership.
Yeah. Well, you know what? So this is the Most High's trick bag. The more they try to speed up their shit, it's just speeding up ours.
That's right.
That's the Lord really.
And you don't realize how we going into March. Time is speeding up.
Oh my Lord, bro.
I mean, it was just Monday. Now it's Saturday. You know? It is how the Lord has speeded things up. But in the kingdom, the Lord is going to slow things down. So Esau is going to be being plagued and getting his ass whipped from sun up to sundown, nice and slow. Nice and slow. Yeah, bring it up.
This is Romans 8:18. For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us.
Yeah, we suffering right now, but everything we go through right now is not going to be compared to what we're going to have in the kingdom, man.
Yeah, man.
Oh, this going to be like a bad dream. Wake up out of you, damn, we dreaming? This devil had us in derision? Had us as a reproach? Is that a dream? Then we going to get mad because it wasn't a dream. We're going to put hell on Esau. I'm going to wake up like, what?
Hey man, the Most High is gonna make them different lifetimes.
Fresh
Fresh
you
in
gonna
your
see.
mind, man.
You gonna see all the shit that you went through, that your family went through, your peoples went through. As a nation, it's gonna anger you. You're gonna go out there and just beat the shit out of them. One, you're gonna go out there and line 1,000 Edomites up and beat the shit out of all of them. Because you have that kind of power. Just beat the shit out of them. Some gonna pass on to the spirit world. You're gonna revive them, put their spirit back in them, and beat the shit out of them again.
Hey, you know them shit that they be like doing that with a real person. You know they practice with this shit.
Yeah,
You just
yeah.
breaking his bones.
Yeah.
It's gonna be lit, man.
Pick a crack and hang. Instead of pick a nigga, let me pick a crack.
Burn a
Pick
crack.
an Edomite. Yeah,
This is Daniel chapter 2, verse 20. It says, Daniel answered and said, Blessed be the name of the Most High forever and ever, for wisdom and might are his. And he changeth the times and seasons. He removeth kings and setteth up kings.
that's right. They tell you that in Daniel's 4:7. 4:7. It was at 4:17 or 4:7. This is by the matter of the watchers to the tip of the Most High ruler from the kingdom of men, roughly paraphrasing it. It tells you that, man. The Lord sets up kings and brings them down, man. This is the Lord's kingdom. This is the Lord's world, man. The Lord do everything, man. That's nothing that's happening right now on this earth that the Lord don't have his hand in, man.
Right.
Everything is being controlled by the Yahweh Shah, man. Yahweh Shah. On the left hand and on the right hand, man. So any left hand activities happening out here, the Lord doing it, man. He's using people to do it, man. He putting the spirit on Esau, even wicked ass Jakes to do shit like that, man.
Cuidado, no se ponga a bailar ahí.
It says, He giveth wisdom unto the wise and knowledge to them that know understanding.
That's right. He give wisdom to the wise and knowledge to them that don't understand. They tell you this in Psalms. Psalms. Is that Proverbs?
Proverbs
Psalms?
4:7.
4:7. Get knowledge, get wisdom, get all that, get understanding, man.
Yeah.
You know? So they tell you that, man. So like Proverbs 4:7.
Got something else here. This is the book of Amos. Amos 4:13. For lo, he that formeth the mountains and created the wind and declared unto man what is his thought, that maketh the morning darkness and treadeth upon the higher places of the earth. The Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, the power of hosts, is his name.
That's right.
So, mountains, actual mountains and governments the Lord made. Wind, that word there, wind is Ruchah, which is spirits. He's behind that, and he declares unto man their thoughts. So, the Most High got everything planned, man. The scriptures tell you who is he that say to come with the path of the Most High commanded or not, man.
That's right.
So ain't no shit gonna just, because I think these niggas is talking about free will now in Mississippi.
Ain't no
But-
such thing as free will.
But if there's free will, then prophecy could be upsetted. That's why I'm like, there's no way.
There's no free will. We ain't got no free will, man. It's the Lord's way or the highway.
That right there cuts that whole Terminator shit. Yo, machines are gonna think it. How the fuck machines gonna have free will and we don't? Come on, man. Like, there's no
there's
such
such
thing,
as
bro.
free will. It's the Lord's way or death. I'm not gonna say Lord's way or the highway. It's the Lord's way or death. Bottom line. There's
There
no
is,
free
I'm
will.
gonna take
man.
the next step. There is no or. It's just the Lord's way.
That's that.
If a guy say, look, fuck the Lord's way, the Most High made you say that. There is no Lord's way or no. It's just the Lord's way.
That's right. There ain't no Alistair Crowley do as thou wilt doctrine,
None of
man.
that shit, man.
That shit is bullshit. Yeah, bro.
Proverbs 16, verse 9. A man's heart deviseth his way.
Oh no, get 16 and 1. Then jump to 9. Read 16 and 1 and jump to 9.
It makes the Most High put thoughts in a man's head. So there's no way that then they tell you in the vision, the dream, and the night, the Most High should have put man's instructions in his head, man, while he's sleeping.
But
So there's no
right.
free will, man.
Brother, time is already set. Like if you picture all of time, picture like a movie that's already done, completed. You can't alter it.
That's right.
We're just moving through what the Most High has already created. That's it.
You can't edit it out. No, I don't want that. I'm gonna edit this out. Put
No.
this in. You can't do that, man. The movie's already created. The movie. We just playing out this movie that the Lord is directing. He's the ultimate director because in the fourth dimension, America's been destroyed. We in the kingdom. Esau is in slavery. The rest of the nations are in slavery. They building up the kingdom. That first 1,000 years period is going to be the build up of the kingdom, man.
And the Most High is going to give us the power to jump around this movie in the kingdom of heaven, just to observe and just watch, man. Watch.
That's going to be beautiful. That's going to be
That's what I
spectacular,
can't
man.
wait to see them real life wars and shit. Like,
Battles
Right.
from the Bible, from the ancient Assyrians.
And
yeah.
we gonna put them in the gladiatory arenas how they did us. And have them reenact. You can have them reenact. Like
Yo, bro, I'm gonna be real fucking spiteful. Build me a gladiatory arena. They gonna build it up and be like, I don't feel like watching that.
Our
shit no
fire
more.
fall down. Yo,
Damn.
this is what happened in Sodom and Gomorrah. How the fire just come down while they in the pit.
Have a bunch of Hamites in it, not creating little acts, but have them in there and then reacting to Sodom and Gomorrah, but don't do no crazy shit. That's
Nah,
gonna,
this is
we're
destruction.
gonna whip your ass. We're just gonna, you know what I'm saying?
This is
Bring the
destruction.
destruction down.
Before the real asteroid. Man, I can't wait, bro.
Don't do no.
And we never gonna get bored with that. 10,000, you can still kill it either, man. Yup. Look at fucking. Still fresh. Fuck it.
It's Proverbs 16, verse 1. The preparations of the heart in man and the answer of the tongue is from the Most High.
That's right. The preparation for man, the answer of the tongue is from the Most High, man. There's nothing that you think that you don't got your own thoughts. Your thoughts is not your thoughts. Your thoughts is what the Most High wants you to do.
Word, damn, that's crazy.
It's what the Lord Yahweh, why Yahweh shall want you to do. You don't have, you can't think of, you're not a free thinker, man. You're not what you call an independent thinker. You have been programmed to do what you're doing. If you're wicked in the streets, gang bangers, selling drugs, the Most High put that in your spirit to do so. If you're in the highways and the byways, doing that which is right, bringing out these scriptures, condemning Esau and the 2/3, that's what the Most High programmed you to do.
Everything is programmed.
Everything is programmed. You
That's
can't.
wild, man.
You don't have free will. If you a habitual adulterer or adulteress like this dude Usher, the Most I put that spirit on you to do so. That dude is a habitual and
There was no
adulterer.
need
man.
for him to do that. She even felt uncomfortable. She was kind of like, you saw that? You can read body language. She was kind of like, yo.
Fuck
And
you
then she had to
doing?
smile because it's on TV. But it's like, yo, she's like, yo, why you hugging me up and doing all this shit? And they dated in real life. So this nigga is demon.
Yeah, he has a history of committing adultery. That's
your
what that
own
movie,
woman, nigga.
That's what that the Boondocks with Tom's wife got taken by Usher.
Oh, shit.
They put that up. That was for a reason, because this dude is a habitual adulterer. You know what I'm saying? He like to commit adultery, man. He like to sleep with other man's woman.
That bitch, Kiki Palmer.
Yeah.
Was it Kiki Palmer? He was on one of them, yeah.
Yeah, it was Kiki Palmer and that whole shit. And the internet came for her man, talking about, oh, he insecure, he is simp.
Yeah, he said he was better than Swiss. He was like, yo, I ain't dealing with this bitch. Swiss Beats was like, yo, look at the dress. Nigga, this nigga's all up on your woman talking about look at the dress. I can't look at the dress because the nigga's hugging up on your woman. That's what's catching my attention.
And then it's another thing with this Nigerian rapper.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
that one.
Yo,
Yo.
that's madness, bro. His
Yo,
woman
bro.
of 7 years.
7 years, nigga brought on stage with some Nigerian singer.
nah,
And she
I've seen
she just opened up her mouth, bro.
She
As a thirsty traveler.
She just left, you know what I'm saying? He pointed to her. No, he pointed to her, and she came up on the stage. You seen her behind the curtain do her kind
Grinding this shit.
Grinding. She even got on her knees, bro. Ooh.
Some random bitch. It was like flaming on. My woman told me about it. She sent it to me. She was like, yo, they flaming her now on TikTok.
No, and then you had the.
And she was like, I'm
Spotlight
single.
on
She
her.
told the nigga, she told the rapper, I'm single.
And then she wasn't single. She
She wasn't.
The dude left with his head down. They was mocking him in the stand. Security was laughing at him. The dude, I know the dude felt bad. You see the look in his face. You seen the video, and
She opened her mouth like a thirsty
You
traveler.
got these women on TikTok bigging her up, saying she ain't do nothing wrong.
Whoa.
You got women, and of course the nigga woman gonna come to her rescue.
Oh, one of them rappers stole one of them rappers.
it's-
No,
it's a
some
Nigerian
Nigerian nigga, some
Single.
dude came, some Nigerian singer was performing, and he brought some bitch up, and all you can see is the silhouette of them, and she's busting and grinding on him, and pretty much on her knees,
it look like
ready
he
to
had a
suck
heart
him
on,
off.
you know what I'm saying? Like he had a
Yeah.
heart.
That shit from Usher, you know. Now he wouldn't. Now he must be like the Nigerian version.
But a lot of them niggas is doing that. Kevin Gates was spitting in some bitch's mouth that was pregnant. So, yo, man,
Wicked, man.
you gotta really be careful about a bitch you take serious, man.
You know what's crazy too? I remember I had went to like a Super Bowl get together because like my son was hanging out with his friends. So like I went over there and basically Everyone there was married. I was the only one that was just single me, but it was like husband and wife. Everyone there. So we all watching the game. But all the women, oh my God, Usher, he's so fine. So I'm just sitting there and I'm looking at all the married men at their facial expression, and some of them's kind of like, but all their wives was like, yo, shut up, Usher's arm. They was just, and I'm just like, yo, that shit is fucking
Like,
crazy.
if the opportunity presented itself,
Crazy.
and
That's
it was
wild
Usher,
embarrassing, man.
Crazy.
That's
And I'm
mad
just like,
embarrassing, bro.
yo,
Yeah, I would have got up like, yo, listen.
Right.
I'd have got up, listen, I don't know, man. I mean, I'm just glad, man, that, yo, I don't take this one.
That's
serious,
crazy.
man.
My cousin was in the car, and a female was, and a woman he used to mess with, his ex-wife. She was like, yo, his car got rims or whatever. He stopped and pulled over. He was like, yo, he was like, I know this off. He was like, yo, he was talking about his wife. He was like, yo, this bitch is feeling you, man. You can have her. That's very cold. He cold, you know. It's my older cousin, but he was like, yo, you could live with the nigga. Straight up like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He got
Hey
that
man, if I'm with a woman and she say some shit like Usher or some nigga's name, is done. That's it.
Yo,
It's
that's
done.
why, if you look at it, if you go back
I
to
wouldn't be walking down my fucking head sad. I'd have been like, all right. If I was that nigga, I'm just that concert. I'm taking home another bitch with me.
yo, this dude was so hurt, he walked out and she stayed with the dude. The dude ain't gonna wife her up. That's what you did to your man.
Yo, bro.
Yeah, you ain't gonna get wiped. You a groupie.
I think it was a Dipset. They was talking about stories. Joel Santana them telling stories about some of the shit these women would do backstage, and that's why these rap niggas don't trust bitches. Cause it was like, yo, amount of bitches we had backstage and the shit that they were willing to do. Yo, don't wife up women that love to travel and go to concerts and setting yourself up for some dangerous things, man.
What you call that? The girl trips, man.
Girl trips.
Listen, if I'm not with my woman, I'm not letting my woman go overseas, cross seas, or go to another country, and I'm not with her, man. I'm not gonna do it, man. I'm just not gonna do it.
Yo, come on, bro. If you on a dating app, how many times bitches is there? I'm just in New York for the weekend. You dog out. You come on, bro. So you think they're not gonna do that if they go some country?
slam dunk.
When you not around, when you miles and you thousands of miles away, ain't no way you face that.
Let it get involved, cause
she FaceTime. She FaceTime you for a little while, for a couple of hours. Then now you go FaceTime, but you feel like, all right, I don't talk to my woman. She over there. After that, she gonna go wild out.
oh, Kodak said you FaceTime, but you don't got the camera on. So the chick FaceTime, she don't got the camera on.
And you know what they doing now
Damn.
too? A lot of them is like making videos where they talking to their man on speaker I mean, they'll have it blocked out, but when they perform the fellatio on another man, and this is like, I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
There's this demonic spirit. Cause I remember I used to work overnight with a group of guys, and it's like I asked him, I was like, yo, I was like, why are you so infatuated with sleeping with another man's woman? He's just like, yo, I don't know what it is. It's just something about popping another woman's, another man's woman. And I was like, bro, why? Why don't you just find a woman like single? But it's like, there's this demonic spirit of, it's like a nigga would rather pop a woman in a relationship than a single woman.
Then when it happened to him,
Or when a nigga just said, I ain't gonna take that and judge his ass.
I'm saying, but when it happens to you, now you all up in arms, you know what I'm saying? But it was okay when you was doing it though. It was okay when you was grieving another man by doing it, by acting with adultery against him with his women. It was okay. It was okay when you was doing it, but now you want to go kill somebody because it happened to you. You see the hypocrisy in this shit here, man? Do you see the level of wickedness in committing adultery with another man's wife? That shit is a punishment worthy of death, man. And any man that's indulging himself in committing adultery with another man's woman, and sharing body fluids,
There's a number.
That's right. You need to get put
There's
to
a
death,
number,
man. You need to get put to death.
Yo.
That nigga Usher, the most I gonna kill that nigga, man.
Well, the scripture says, marvel not if she trespass against thee. So, brothers that have women, I got a woman, all right? Prep yourself, no matter how, prep yourself to think she could always do the worst. Don't ever think like, man, she's a perfect doc. They could play always prep yourself, man. So that way, if that day ever comes, most I forbid, You ain't fucked up in the head.
There goes my baby.
And then that's why. Think about this. That's why
My
the Boondocks just put a lot of good shit on, a lot of real shit on.
Yeah.
Why do you think they had an episode where Usher snatched up Tom's woman?
Somebody get the law real quick.
Yeah,
Leviticus 20.
and then it was a Cat Williams played
think
a
it's
pimp
20 and
named
19.
Slipback.
Yeah, one all together.
A
One
pimp
word.
named Slipback, yeah. And he had to bring Tom back to his senses.
Pimp knows. Look, a pimp will know. The pimps know the nature of these women. Pimps study women, so you know what I mean. That's their whole shit. So he already knew. Like he broke it down to Tom. Like nah, like. And then when Tom got his pimp hand, that's when she was liking him.
Yeah. Yeah, bring it up.
I'm gonna tell you a secret, brothers. All right. To mitigate the chances of your woman playing you, you gotta fuck a bunch of girls while you with your woman. Go ahead.
Options.
It's just true, bro. I mean, I don't know any other way to say it, but it's just,
Yeah.
it's something like women want to know other women want you and that their spot could go at any moment. That's just, they're not going to say that. They're not going to even admit to that. But attraction is not a choice. This is just something they're attracted to. But
Good.
This is Leviticus 20 verse 19. Oh, Leviticus 20 verse 19. And thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of thy mother's sister, nor of thy father's sister.
wait, is that the one on the adultery? That's not coming to adultery? Is it 21 and 19?
Sleep with another man's wife, that shit is wicked, man. That shit is wrong, man. You out there committing adultery and sleep with another man's woman, you know, doing that. First and
20 and
foremost,
10, 20 and
you
10.
sharing body fluids.
20 and 10.
Number one, you sharing body fluids. Number two, this shit is wicked. It's a sin worthy of death.
It's covetous, man. It's covetous.
Let her go. She gonna be in slavery anyway. She
Scripture
can't
says you shouldn't covet, man. If the moment you commit an adultery, you know that you're not that woman can't be with that man. Woman can't sport fuck like men. There's emotions involved. It's different.
A man takes a part of a woman every time he sleeps with that woman. So she got multiple partners. They show you through study shows that
She can't serve two masters, bro.
a man's semen is going to stay enlarged in that woman. So if she going to sleep with another man, that's why these women be having multiple. They be bugged out of their head, man. They be bugged out of their mind because they got multiple sperms from different men in them.
Yeah. But what I'm saying too is like if we pop other chicks, the relationship ain't over. You still love your woman the same way.
Exactly. Hell yeah.
But if a chick does that, it's done. It's over with.
That means she don't respect you. She don't love you. She
The
hates
worst thing you can do is take her back.
you. She ain't gonna respect you.
It's over. It's done. It's done, brother.
She going. Oh, he took me back. She gonna do.
done,
She
bro.
gonna do you dirty again.
Yeah, well, she respected you. She wouldn't have fucked the nigga, but now it's definitely done. So, because these women would say, we're the same. I could fuck just like you could. No, you can't, bitch. The horniest woman in the world can't even compare to the most tame man. Because the amount of testosterone. The male and females are different, man.
That's right. The Most High designed us to be different, man.
Yeah.
The Most High designed a man to have multiple wives. If they don't have a husband, if they single, you can have most women you can possibly have. But I wouldn't recommend that now in this society we living in.
Yeah.
But in the kingdom, we can have multiple wives.
And it doesn't take much for a man to want to fuck a chick. You could have a baddie and still go fuck a fat bitch just to mix it up.
Yeah.
So it doesn't take, we just want variety.
And you know something else?
Yeah.
This is what I've learned. A woman will sacrifice her family for happiness.
Yeah.
But a man will sacrifice his happiness for his family.
Wow. I
Women
gotta write
don't
that.
do that.
I'm gonna write that. I gotta write that down on my
Women
quotes. That's a
don't
good
do
one.
that. A woman will sacrifice her family
family
for her
for
happiness. Oh, I grew out of him. I don't want to be with him no
Yo,
more.
yo,
I'm gonna
text
be
me that,
happy.
bro. Text me that quote. That's a good one.
Good.
You get the chance.
Good.
That's a good one.
But a man will sacrifice his family, will sacrifice his happiness for his family. Women don't love men. Men love women.
Women love themselves. They love their hair.
They love themselves.
Their hair. The scriptures tell you that's their glory.
Speak real quick.
Yeah.
This is
You know, brother? Oh.
This is Leviticus 20 verse 10. And the man that committed adultery with another man's wife even he that committed adultery with his neighbor's wife, the adulterer and the adulteress shall surely be put to death.
So the man and the woman shall be put to death because you're not supposed to touch another man's woman. And that woman is not supposed to commit fornication against her husband. So they both supposed to be wiped out, snuffed out, killed. I mean, put to death, snuffed out. That's the sentence and that's order. But America promotes that shit.
Yo, man.
Adultery is promoted in America.
In the ancient world, a woman don't even go out alone.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Even in the Middle East now, a woman can't go out alone. She need a male with her. You know, yeah. Come on, brother.
Chaperone or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. They're not supposed to have liberty to get abroad.
Close it up now. Yeah.
Oh, we close up now? All right.
We got 3 minutes.
They're supposed to have liberty to get abroad, moving around like that. Or free.
They're
Freely,
closing up, so you
man.
guys are closing. They're closing it right now. They're possible.
This promotes her to commit folly and adultery, man. Because this open up a window of opportunity for her to do wickedness. Closing up. All right, so with that, we like to give all praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
double honor to our apostles, our bishops, and the elders, and the honors to the Akim that push this truth out in sincerity week in and week out.
That's right.
Non-stop.
Sir, Shalom.
Perpetual.